Eva from Share Salisbury. I'm just here today to talk to you about the ladders that we have available at Share Salisbury and also run through how to use them safely and correctly. So regardless of which ladder it is that you are borrowing, once you take it home and before you start using it, you really want to check that the ladder is in safe working order. So you want to check that all the parts are complete and it's locking in as it should do. Also, it's best practice to never use a ladder on your own. So if you have a friend available, let them know and get them over at least to hold the bottom of the ladder for you. If you're using a ladder outside, you want to make sure the weather is okay. You don't want to be putting a ladder on a wet, slippery surface because that will risk the ladder slipping. And another thing that you might not think about, like making sure the floor is not slippery and wet, just make sure the bottom of your shoes are also not slippery or wet when climbing, because these are metal and it is quite slippery. You do want to make sure that you have the correct ladder for the job. Depending on how high up it is that you need to reach, there might be different ladders available. Just make sure you're using the right one. You should always maintain 3 points of contact on the ladder at any one given point. So whether you have 2 feet on the ladder, you always need one hand, or if you have 2 hands on the ladder, you need at least 1 foot as well. Anytime you're using a ladder, you should always be facing the ladder, regardless of whether you're going up or down. When you're doing jobs up a ladder, if possible, always have a tool belt that you can put your tools in to carry them up. This is our telescopic ladder that you can borrow from Share Salisbury. Again, same rules apply with this ladder as any other ladder. There are instructions on the legs of safe practice. Check that nothing looks damaged and it looks complete. And the way that you open this one is you start at the bottom rung. So you pull up 1 rung at a time, and then you should hear that click in. So you can see that these have covered up the red bit either side, and you can see that the red bit, this isn't locked and this is locked. So you keep pulling up from the bottom one, and each time it clicks in, and then you can pull that up to the height that is needed. So it does go further, as you can see. It gets a bit more difficult. You probably want to open this on the floor if you needed it the whole way open. You'd ask for someone to come and hold the ladder for you and make sure you're not going to fall off. And then to put it away, it's the opposite way around. So we push these in and the ladder slots back down. And when you're borrowing any of our ladders from Share Salisbury, if you have any questions, give us a call.